I parked across the street from my mother's house, engine off, headlights fading into the thick winter fog. Laughter floated out through the walls, sharp and bright against the cold. Familiar voices, my family, or whatever was left of it. Mom's last message still sat on my phone. Don't come this year. You'll embarrass us. My sister had followed up hours later. He hates nobodies, remember? They were talking about me. The son who started in a warehouse and clawed his way into the boardroom. The one who wired them money every month, who made sure the mortgage was paid. Yet somehow, I was still the outsider, the reminder of something they'd rather forget. But I came anyway. I waited until I could see them all sitting together, framed by the soft golden light spilling from the windows, the kind of light that makes everything, even betrayal, look warm. My sister's laughter carried, loud and rehearsed. Mom's voice followed, gentle and careful as always. When I finally opened the door, the creak cut through the noise. Faces turned. Silence settled over the table. Mom froze with her glass halfway up. You weren't supposed to, she started. I know, I said. Merry Christmas. Her smile cracked, that brittle mask she used to hold everything together. We just thought maybe next year would be easier. More convenient, I finished for her. My sister gave a short laugh. You're always so dramatic. It's Christmas, not a therapy session. I could have laughed too. Instead, I pulled out a chair and sat across from her, uninvited. So, I said, where's the boyfriend you've been showing off? She lifted her chin, all confidence. He'll be here soon. Try not to embarrass me. That made me smile. 2 years ago, I began. I hired a man named Dylan Reyes. Smart, smooth talker, good at winning people over. I took him under my wing. Then one day he just stopped showing up. No call, no notice. A week later, he was at a rival firm. Not long after that, our strategy was all over the press. Cost us millions. I paused. He denied everything, of course. Said it was just business. I didn't fight it. I waited. Her eyes narrowed slightly. Then last month, I continued, I saw your post. You, wrapped around Dylan. My forever man, wasn't it? Suddenly, you had the car, the clothes, the new attitude. Mom stopped calling. It all made sense then. Dylan wasn't just your boyfriend. He was your family's new chance at pride. The one thing I could never be. I leaned back, watching her face. They don't know, I said softly, that I bought his company 3 weeks ago. Quietly. Through other names. He works for me again now. Doesn't even know it yet. The sound of a car door outside broke the silence. Footsteps on the porch. Then the door opened, and Dylan's familiar voice filled the room. Confident, practiced, the same tone he used when he thought the game was his. I didn't look up right away. I just listened. Boss, he muttered, his face draining of color. My sister blinked in confusion. Wait, you two know each other. I stayed composed. Very well, I said evenly. He used to work for me. Dylan stumbled over his words. This is just a coincidence. Not quite, I replied. I recently bought the company you joined. The room went still. Mom's fork clattered softly against her plate. My sister's confident grin faltered, twisting into something smaller, uncertain. I heard about the layoffs, I went on. And the fraud probe, the one that leads straight to Dylan's department. I'm guessing you two haven't had that conversation yet. She turned toward him, alarm rising in her voice. What is he talking about? He didn't answer. Couldn't. His eyes flicked from me to the door, trapped. I cleaned house, I said quietly. Everyone involved. Assets frozen, charges pending. Then I looked at my sister. You always said I hated ordinary people. Turns out, I just hate liars. Dylan opened his mouth, but nothing came. The truth sat heavier than any excuse he could offer. My sister's fingers slipped from his hand. Mom's eyes shimmered as realization set in. She'd put her faith in the wrong child. I turned and headed for the door. Their voices rose behind me, faint under the muffled hush of falling snow. Outside, the night air was sharp, biting. I lit a cigarette, something I hadn't done in years, and watched the smoke curl up into the dark. Revenge wasn't sweet or loud. It was calm, deliberate, exact. Inside, everything they'd built on deception was beginning to fall apart. Dylan would soon be fighting through legal ruin. My sister would spend months pretending she hadn't known a thing. And my mother, she would finally understand what it cost to overlook the son who learned silence better than anger. I didn't need their apologies. I only wanted the quiet that comes when the truth finally lands. As I got into my car, my phone buzzed. A message from Dylan. Please. We can talk. I smiled and typed back, no. We already did. Then I drove away, past the soft glow of Christmas lights flickering over a family portrait that no longer made sense. For the first time in years, I didn't feel like the outcast. I felt free.